In 1996, X-Men is airing the episode Xavier Remembers. When Professor X suffers a slight concussion, his powerful psychic mind is suddenly open to manipulation.
I mean,
X-Man.
don't. I mean, if this guy has a headache, what happens? Because I mean, we need to get this guy in some sort of. We need to contain this. This episode scared me of Charles Xavier. Steve, a concussion? Like somebody wasn't aware at X Mansion that a guy with a concussion can't go to sleep. They've let him go to sleep. He's having these crazy visions. Wolverine's fighting Sabretooth. Scott is being Cyclops and I think Jean are being kidnapped by Mr. Sinister, who's the villain that we see with them, the guy with the white face. And he's just going through it in these dreams, but the dreams are causing real havoc in the real world. We go into some flashbacks, which this is kind of a cool episode to watch because we do get to just see some like visuals of some things that are big in X-Men in this cartoon that are just not part of the story. We get to see Storm. We don't know it's Storm, but we go back to like an Africa flashback and sometime in like the 70s. And Charles gets pickpocketed by this young girl who actually is Storm. That's Storm as a young child. Her name is Aurora Monroe, I believe. As a human being, just like as a regular person. And in this flashback is where we meet the Shadow King, who is actually somebody Charles Xavier fought, bested, and met back in the day. And he's sort of reliving some of these moments in this weird, like, psychic coma that he's in.
He flashes back to meeting everyone for the first time, and like I didn't want to overlook how everyone looked like Kmart models. Like Cyclops is Scott, and Wolverine, he's got on like cargo shorts, and Beast is dressed like John Cena.
Yeah, they kind of, what Steve's showing behind them, they kind of, I don't know if you were taking notes, but they flash to this. Like, they sort of show this part of it at some point. Yeah, they do. I like how in this, we get to see the X-Men, like, dressed down. Like, in the beginning, everyone wakes up and, like, Wolverine just in his undies. You know, him and Beast are in their BVDs just hanging out. It's weird.
Xavier, how are you doing?
Hey, bub, I got morning wood. Like, somebody cover me up. It's pretty, they don't give a fuck. It's a school. They're just out there.